Let's try this again. What's up? What's up? What's up? We'll try this again, and hopefully this time we won't have any technical difficulty. See if Facebook shuts me off again. Looks good so far. Looks good, good, clean live stream. Always happens when I turn the camera on. Yes, I got the camera on this time, huh? First time in, wow, I think maybe a month. So we're going to get started in just a second. Give it about 30 more seconds. How is it where you guys are? No, I'm in Los Angeles, California. To be more specific, in the IE, the Inland Empire. It looks nice, it's bright and sunny. But you know what they always say, just because the sun's outside doesn't mean it's warm. It's below 50 degrees for us. I think 43 degrees right now, so I'm cold. But it feels good sitting in the sun. What's going on, Stevie? You're at work? You in Pasadena? Shane, is it cold up there? I think you're in, what is it, Richmond, California? I think you are. 7 degrees. 7 degrees. Oh, heck no. It's 43 degrees right now where I'm at. So yeah, that's cold. That's cold for us. You guys got the Cali heat, huh? 75 degrees. Yeah, it's supposed to warm up again later this week for us. Yeah, I know, Jeremy, you're out there and living the flip-flop lifestyle in Hawaii. Oh, I got people always blowing me up when I'm doing a Facebook Live. That's how it is. That's how it is. Let's see. Let me tell them, I'm doing a Facebook Live right now. A Facebook Live. I'm actually taking a break right now. I've been on the phone non-stop all morning and recording some videos, taking care of business as we get closer to launch. It's exciting, exciting. We have a lot of good things coming up very soon, and I even got people starting to ask me more and more questions about what's taking place, what's going on, what's happening. You know, as we get more and more information out there, because you can go to right now, www.KryptoGeneX.com. www.KryptoGeneX.com. So we've got some new videos that will be released within maybe 6 hours or so. By this evening, there's 3 new videos that we're going to release. We're going to release one that is, we call it our mini presentation. So you get a basic rundown of what KryptoGeneX is all about. Video number 2 is going to be training video, but I wouldn't necessarily call it training. It is just more detailed information on what KryptoGeneX is, from the product, the compensation plan, the bot, the app, the crypto rhythm. And then we've got one presentation that I think most of you are waiting for, because this is 90% of the questions that I get asked, is about crypto rhythm itself, the bot. What is the bot? What is it going to do? How's it going to work? And all that good stuff. So we got a presentation that's just on the bot itself, the crypto rhythm. And we're going to stop calling it the bot. That's what you guys are used to hearing. We're going to be calling it the crypto rhythm. That's our special algorithm for the product itself. So before you go to sleep tonight, those 3 videos should be uploaded. They're also going to be done in different languages. Those videos are going to be done. We have a gentleman that's going to be doing it in Spanish. So we'll have the Spanish videos up. We also is going to be done in Japanese. We're also going to have it done in Russian. and more languages come down the pipe as we get closer to launch. So one of the things I want to talk about right now is one big question that I keep getting asked, because, 6 degrees of separation. You may know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows you. It's like the circle of life. And we've got in the social media space and in the crypto space, we've been involved in so many things that we've got some of the same connections. Some people that's been in our organization in other companies in the past, there's some that are just part of our network. And in the crypto space, it is all about diversification. So what ends up happening is you might end up having 2 companies that might be similarly doing the same thing, and the same network is involved in one and others are involved in the other. And as a result, you get people asking the basic common question: what's the difference? What's so big about yours? Why is yours better than what this person is promoting? Or I was on a Facebook Live the other day and I saw this person who I know is part of your network promoting one thing while you're doing something else. Why aren't they promoting what you're doing, and why are they promoting something else? Do they know something I don't know? You get all those basic questions. Well, for one thing is, everybody is an adult. You have the right to do and promote whatever the hell you want to promote. Whatever you want to be a part of, that's your prerogative. We got people that want to be a part of everything. And I got to give my disclaimer, since I am speaking. I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, I share my opinion, and I give suggestions on things that I see happening out there in the industry. You take that information and you do with it as you please. You're an adult. So what I do not do is I do not talk negative about any other opportunities out there. I stay focused on what it is that we're doing and talk about what it is that we have going on. So that's what I'm going to do here, and I'll let you be the judge. If you see, it's not my job, even though I do this because I'm nosy. I like to know what's going on with other companies, but it's not my job to break down some other company for you to tell you why ours is different from theirs. What I can do is tell you about what it is that we have, and then you can see what the difference is. That's how we operate. And so more power to these other companies. I wish them the best. But I'm focused on what we're doing. So what is it that we're doing? What is it that, here's what I can say, that separates us. I'm not going to go over a whole presentation. We've already got tools for that. But what separates us from the other so-called similar companies? So let's look at the space that we're in. We're leading with education. Crypto education. That's number one. So you might find other companies out there that are similar, that are offering crypto education platforms. I was a part of one. That's how I learned everything I know now. Then you've got companies out there that are trading. They're taking the skills you learn from the crypto education and they're actually trading. And you've got you don't know how many groups people just add me to, that's their own private trading groups. They're not necessarily a company, it's just a unit of people that share information amongst themselves, trading tips and things like that. You've got some that are doing their own private little networks where they charge people to be part of their group to get these inside knowledge on the trading and whenever something goes down. Then you've got some full-blown companies that are offering trading. One thing that we're built off of is the ashes of what did not work. And what did not work was lending. Lending, or the ability to give your Bitcoin to an entity and allowing that entity to control your Bitcoin, lock it up for a certain amount of time. And in some of these companies, you never even get your Bitcoin back. You only earn off the profit. And you hope to be in long enough so that your profit ends up being bigger than what you initially invested in. That's why I always use my prime directive. Number one, you got to get crypto educated. Number two, you need to don't invest money you can't afford to lose. Number 3, return on investment. How fast can you get your money back? Because once you've done that, everything else is like house money. It's profit from that point forward. So you've eliminated your risk of and fear of losing money. And then number 4, you got to come up with a game plan. A game plan that you're going to be able to stay focused on. You know where you're going to be 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, and not get distracted. I can't tell you how many times I got one individual, and if he doesn't cut it out, I'm going to start calling him out. But a lot of you know who this person is, that knows exactly what it is that I'm doing, that I've expressed what my goals are to make millions in this opportunity. Yet every day is throwing me links to join some other business, to take a position, to hop on Zoom calls. And I'm like, you don't get it. You know, I'm not saying that what you're doing is bad. What I'm saying is what I'm doing is I'm focused. I can't be all over the place. I'm like a pit bull or a shark. When I get my teeth onto something, I latch on. I don't care how great something new may come my way. I latch on to what I'm doing until the job gets done. But you've got people out there, they're scatterbrained. They're all over the place. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do that. It's the fear of missing out. They see somebody on Facebook making a quick move. They're going to make some money. You feel you don't want to be left out. You got to jump on board as well. You will never make any serious income doing that. You may make a little bit of money. You may make some money at the beginning, but you're constantly jumping to the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. It's like never satisfied. I want to, and this person who's doing this to me has all the potential in the world. If he sat still for at least just 6 months, he'd be done. See, I believe in diversification, but I believe once you have one income stream set, then you might be able to move on to something else. So, what's the difference? One is culture. Why would I lead with that? I'm not leading with compensation plan. Here's the deal. When you learn certain skills, you will maximize the compensation plan of any company. I never judge companies based on who's got a better compensation plan than another. Because I think like companies like Amway, ACN, I think they have horrible compensation plans. But there's people making millions in it. So I always say this, you can show me the best company in the world and I'll show you somebody that's broke in it. You can show me the worst company in the world and I'll show you somebody making 7 figures in it. So I'm not even going down the compensation route or you can make more money or better money with us. I'm going to start with culture, the community. You know, we've got a team of leaders in place that have so many, over a century of experience, maybe 2 centuries worth of experience combined, just from the leaders that I know on my team. So we want to establish a culture that's a family environment, something that you can be proud to be a part of, that we're going on this journey together. It's not every man for themselves. I live by the mentality of no man left behind. Now, I can't drag everybody to the finish line, but I can sure make it that everybody knows the path to get there. And you've got the tools necessary. And at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you if you actually take action. But nobody can ever say to me, that's ever worked with me, they can never say, Brandon didn't help. Brandon didn't provide something that we could have been successful with. At the end of the day, it all comes down to what you do. But we want to bring the right culture. It's not about greed. It's about lifestyle. It's about freedom. It's about the single mom that's working 2 or 3 jobs and got to get her babies off to a daycare center to make ends meet. It's about the guy who's worked for 30 years on a job and based on inflation and not getting a raise, it's making less money now than he was 15 years ago. You know, it's about the person that's about to retire and they come to the sick realization that after 40 years of working, they don't have enough retirement. They don't have a savings. They don't have a 401k. They got wiped out in 2008. Their house is a liability because they took out 2 mortgages. They got medical expenses. They've got growing children that they still have to take care of. They may even have elderly parents themselves that's in their 80s and 90s that they got to take care of. And the reality hits that they may not be able to retire at 65. They got to work into their 70s. You know, this is for the little guy that doesn't have $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 to invest and make money off of their own money. Because everybody's got to get started somewhere. This is for the person that is looking for a home. We all have a beginning somewhere. And that's what the education platform is all about. We're going to hold your hand and walk you through the basics first. You know, if somebody volunteers to go into the Army, what's the first thing they do? They take you through basic training. If you want to become a doctor, you go through not just undergrad 4 years, but then you go through medical school, and then you got to go through residency, where you basically don't sleep. If you want to become a lawyer, you got to go through law school. You got to take the LSAT. Then you got to take the bar. You know, if you want to become a teacher, you got to go through the course. If you want to get your master's degree, you got to do in-class assignment for 2 semesters without getting paid. So the same deal here. If you want to be involved in the crypto space, you want to get involved in Bitcoin and stuff, then you need to have that same mentality of being a professional and say, I need to get myself trained. I need to get the education. So that's what we're going to provide. You know, more than 50% of Americans have actually heard of Bitcoin now. Only 5% actually own some Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. And then you got less than 0.5% of that even know what it is. You don't know how many times I've seen somebody that's invested over $100,000 and they still have no clue or identity how crypto works. All they know is Bitcoin kept going up. They wanted to buy it so that they can get paid. So we're going to provide that service in a safe family environment. That's the culture of our business. I always call it business casual. All right. We're a business casual type of company that's professional. We're a worldwide company. We're not just in the United States, even though we're solving the biggest problems in the United States with our platform. You know, to have education and the ability to earn residual income based on your own money. So here's a couple of things that sets us apart from our competition outside of the culture. Another thing that sets us apart is we will never own your own money. We will never have your money. You have control of your own money. You can get your money back whenever you want to if you're getting into the trading platform, especially when you start hearing the details of the crypto rhythm. And we got a presentation coming out, so I don't want to give a presentation of the crypto rhythm itself. You'll see that later, but I just want you to know that, yes, you have control of your money. What we're not going to do, and that I see competitors doing here, we will never, ever guarantee any type of income. We will never make income claims. We will never talk about or show percentages. We will never say you're going to earn 1 or 2 or 3% a day. We will never say you're going to earn 30, 40, 50, 60% a month. We'll never do that. We'll never show you our back office. We'll never show you a dashboard where supposedly the money you've made is on your dashboard, where the company controls your wallet. When you make money with us, the money is going to go directly into your personal wallet. See, if any of our competitors are doing any of the things that I just mentioned, it's illegal. They may be able to get away with it for a couple of months until the company starts getting big, or you have one, and all it takes is one disgruntled person because they think they were guaranteed something and they start screaming foul, and there's an investigation. Investigation doesn't mean you're guilty. It just means you're being investigated. A cease and desist doesn't mean you're guilty. It just means you're being investigated and they want answers to the questions. So we want to avoid even getting to that level. We will not allow paid advertisements. We will not allow any of our members to be on social media talking about how much money KryptoGeneX is making them from the crypto rhythm. We will not pay commissions based on what you are putting in the trading system. See, any company that's paying commissions based on someone says, how much money do I make if I bring in somebody who drops $10,000? What if I bring in someone that drops $100,000? You're going to make the same amount because you're not earning commissions based on how much somebody is putting into the system with their own money. So if our competitors is doing this, illegal. All right? I'm telling you what we're not doing. And the reason why I say it that way, because this is what our competitors are doing. On our homepage, when we launch, you're going to be able to download PDF files where you're going to be able to see direct information from our compliance attorneys about us remaining compliant in the United States, so that you can go to sleep at night knowing that when you wake up, the company and your money is still there. How about that? We're going to be leading with education. Even though we're going to have the baddest algorithm, crypto rhythm bot out there, we're leading with education. People ask me all the time, well, Brandon, I need to know the numbers. I need to know the statistics. What percentage? Well, can you just tell me under the table? What's the percentage? Here's what I'll say to you. We're charging a 12% fee on what you're trading with to use our products per month. So let's just use a little bit of common sense here, okay? If we're charging 12%, obviously we might be a little confident that the amount of money that's being made can cover the 12% and still give you a profit. Or else we wouldn't do it. So you think about that. One thing we're not going to be doing is paying out daily and reinvest. We're going to be doing it the way they really work. See, a lot of these companies on the lending platforms, it takes time to get the results. See, when you're working with one account, that's pretty simple. That's easy to do. But when you're dealing with multiple accounts and people are constantly pulling money out, pulling money out, pulling money out, pulling money out, you never really see what the real results are. The algorithm's not able to do its thing. So we're not going to be doing, and it's illegal. So what other companies do is with their bots, they fudge the numbers on the dashboard to come up with their own daily average, because all they care about at the end of the day is the monthly average. As long as the monthly average comes up, they fudge the numbers during the day and during the week. I'll give you an example. I'll use BitConnect as an example. In October and November, everybody was used to seeing the daily results, right? Some days it was 0, some days it was 0.4, some days it was 1.8. And then all of a sudden, all of 2017 up to maybe September, it might go up as high as 1.8. But then all of a sudden, you saw a cap where it never went past 1.5% a day. Never went beyond that. Even on the best volatility days, where because they actually had a bot that was trading, if you looked at it, you saw this thing was making a killing. It might have a 4 or 5% or 6% day, but was only paid out that day 1.5%, no matter what. So what they were doing was fudging with the numbers during the week, as long as it averaged out to maybe 35 or 40% by the end of the month. We're not going to be doing that. That's illegal. All right? So those of you that ask me, what is our competitors doing? What's the difference between us and what other people that's doing Facebook Lives, and they're all acting giddy and showing the back office and showing the numbers and showing the daily? What's the difference? We don't do that. Why? Because it's illegal. It's the bottom line. We want to protect the longevity of the company first, not how much money can we make tomorrow, so that there's a long-term business for you. We're looking at this being the Amway of the crypto space. That's what we're looking for KryptoGeneX to be, especially being long-term business that we're building here. We're going to have a lot of fun when you guys see the stuff that we have coming out. We're going to be traveling to different cities. We'll be having conventions, different parts of the world. I'll be in London in April. I'm looking towards meeting our European team out there and having either a meet and greet, a dinner, or a training or something. We'll be doing something in London in April for the Blockchain Expo that's out there. Already put down on your calendar. We're going to definitely be doing something for the Blockchain Expo in Santa Clara in November. So something's going to be happening there. Jason says Hawaii. We probably will be having something in Hawaii since we got two of the owners that are in Hawaii, Jeremy and Kathy. We'll be doing stuff in Vegas, Arizona, Washington, Florida, wherever. And then, of course, internationally. Some of our biggest teams and organizations, it's not going to be in the United States. It's going to be international. So we've got a lot of good things coming. The bad news is that we don't launch tomorrow. So when people say, well, these other companies are already going, are you scared? Absolutely not. I like competition. Competition keeps us on our toes. It keeps us doing the things that we're supposed to be doing and doing it the right way. We've got the right lawyers in place. We've got the right counsel in place, the right people in place, the right owners and leaders in place. And so we've got the formula. I've been in this industry a long time, and I know what is the formula for success. And we've got the formula for success. And we invite you to go along this ride with us. Or you can just watch us. But it's going to happen regardless. It's going to happen with or without you. So you're either going to be involved now, or you're going to be involved later. Or you're going to be a hater. It's only three. You're involved now, later, or a hater. Because you're going to say, man, I can't stand them guys over there, man. They're making money, man. I could have got involved with that. But you're going to let your ego and your pride say, no, I'm not going to get involved now, even though it's months later. Our doors are always open. So I don't know if you guys are excited, but I am. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I ain't going to lie. I'm tired. But I have full of energy as well, so I'm excited about what we're doing, what's taking place, and proud to have a company and a product that represents all of you. That when you come through our program, you're going to leave knowing more than you did when you came. It's this type of information that I learned how to trade, and I turned $30 into $600 in 60 days. A little more than 60 days. Is this type of training that I was able to turn $100 into a lot of money in 4 months and more. Because, I mean, I've been living off that $100 ever since. So it just keeps spitting out more. It keeps spitting out more. So this was an impromptu. I was taking a quick break from the work I'm doing. I'm going to go back inside and finish up some more work and look forward to getting it with you guys. Luciano says, we need it in Chinese and Vietnamese ASAP. All right, here's what I say to that, Luciano. We already have it in Japanese right now. Why? Because we had a top leader from Japan that joined us and is doing all the translations for us that we trust. If you know somebody that is a top leader in Chinese or in Vietnam or the Philippines, Tagalog, then let us know. You Luciano, you got direct access to some of the owners. You're a founding member. Shoot them a message and say, I got somebody that can do some translations for us, and let's have a phone call. That is what's going to speed up. If not, then we'll be on the lookout for ourselves and find somebody. But trust me, it might be in your benefit and their benefit if you have a leader in place that wants to help out. And because this is a community effort, we're built like Bitcoin is. It's a community. It's not one man behind the curtain making all the decisions. So how fast we get it translated into China depends on those who's asking for the translation can get us some referrals. And I already know we do have a lot of professionals that's lined up to do that. I just don't know how long that part will take. But yeah, let's make that happen. Anybody had any? No, I don't want to do any questions and answer. I got to get to work. So this is my break. Sorry I haven't had the camera on in a long time. I don't like being in front of the camera. I like just using my voice. But I will be more visible and vocal soon. The closer we get to launch, the more you're going to see me. And you're going to see a lot. In fact, people are going to be like, man, I'm tired of seeing them. I'm going to be like this. You can't see me. All right, guys, you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Anybody in the European market and London market, start thinking about what we can do for KryptoGeneX in London when we get there in April, and we'll make something happen. All right. Jason says, keep showing your face. I don't like it. It throws myself off. When I get talking, I get into a zone. And when I look at my face, I get thrown off. I'm like, oh, what was I saying? So that's why I always look away. I can't look at the camera. All right, we'll see you guys later. I got to get back to work. Tonight, oh yeah, tonight, there are a couple of articles I'm going to cover for Late Night Crypto Talk. And, oh, I like that one, Renee. Black Panther of Crypto. Hey. You just giving me an idea? The Black Panther of Crypto. You just gave me an idea. Marketing idea. Oh, I got to get with Jairus on that one. I can see us doing some videos. The Black Panther. Jairus got to be Killmonger, though, and I'm Black Panther. Well, wait. Let me think. Killmonger was kind of cool. Now, he had a whole lot of hair, so that's Jairus. I ain't got no hair. Jairus got his hair going. Yeah, Jairus can be Killmonger, and I'm Black Panther. You guys can go tell him I said that. All right, guys. See you all later. Bye-bye.
KryptoGeneX.